Why can't you lose weight? Here we go again. You quietly mutter to yourself. Here's another exercise routine I'm just going to get bored with in a few weeks. Aside from the dull exercises, you've been denying those foods that you love so much. It just so happens that those delicious foods are carbohydrates, which we know offer minutes on the lips and months on the hips. Trying new exercises that can never grasp your full interest and giving up the foods you love will always have you turning back to your old habits and never seeing any long-term changes, over and over again. When you do get the desire to try again, you may consider speaking to a doctor for a fresh perspective. I have had countless conversations with doctors about this, and the end result is the same. You just have to stick with it, give it more time, and try a little harder. You'll see. Of course, that answer isn't even remotely helpful, so you turn to diet medications. If you've gone down that road before, you know how overwhelming it can be. So many brands, so many potential results, and not to mention so many potential side effects. All of these options and you still don't have any answers, leaving you overcome with emotions and turning to food. We think that food will help our emotional state, but of course, we turn to the wrong foods, and before we know it, certain clothes no longer fit like they used to, and we end up feeling worse than when we started. Before you get too hard on yourself, always remember, you aren't alone in feeling this way. There are plenty of men and women who feel the same way, which could only mean that there's a common denominator for all of you. I was having a chat with a friend of mine, and she came across a possible answer to all of this in a health magazine. The solution could simply be trying to turn your brain off from wanting more food. In other words, your brain can no longer distinguish when it is full, and therefore should stop eating. Is the answer really that simple? You might think that your brain really does know when you are full as you do stop eating. Eventually. However, after doing more research, I found that some people's brains informs them that they are full later than it should, which results in weight gain. In order to combat this problem, the brain needs to be retrained, but the thought of doing it on your own could be overwhelming. Luckily for you, you don't have to do it on your own. What you need is something that is already in your system, brain and body, which tells you when you've had enough food. Leptin. Leptin is a hormone that works with brain receptors, informing it of when it has had enough food, therefore preventing overeating and weight gain. In some cases, our body can develop leptin-resistance, which will have the opposite effects. But you won't have to worry about that. Leptitox is a one-stop solution to your worries and stresses. Leptitox is a natural supplement taken once a day that will ensure your brain is aware when the body is full, allowing you to still enjoy all the foods you love, while no longer worrying about unnecessary weight gain. Click the link below to see how Leptitox creator Morgan Hurst helped activate a 5-second hack for his wife Sonia that led to her melting away over 60 pounds of unwanted fat while destroying her cravings for fattening foods forever.